Privet comrades, it is Mikhail, and it is now time for the final map in Hortus de Escapismo in Arknights. We've got a giant open map here as usual with boss stages, so okay, fair enough. Six type of enemies, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, the easiest would be to put stuff here, right? Seems that way. Anyway, I modified my team a bit, so yeah, if they get past or something, you know, there's holes, and with holes you can insta-kill them, so that's why I brought Gladia. I'm actually working on her first skill here. I'm usually just using this, so yeah, I'm working on putting it to M2, so that should be good. Yeah, modify my team a bit, so yeah, prepare for the boss battle. So let's do this, comrades. All is prepared. Combatants, the people will take their final communion. Will your strings lament for me, or will they celebrate me? I am clueless about music, Arturia, just as I cannot understand you. Here you stand, and here I empathize with you, yet you seem a total blank. I am no more than free to perform according to your excellency's will. My music is but a mirror. A mirror. Huh. The elderly abbot lifts a porcelain tray, his hands quivering amidst strings overtones. He appears as wrestling with the sound that echoes throughout the dark, awaiting their end. He was still young when the sounds of paradise arose in the abbey years and years ago, so young that his reflection in the fountain did not yet show a single hair of white. Wild fowls were drawn to these roving soils, fluttering through skies rich with organ chords, flying for the square. In his old age, the last abbot handed the monastery down to him, Cleric Stefano, the youngest of them all. You must be their keeper, that they live in paradise. And how? How would I see them stay in paradise? Abbot Taragosa shuts his eyes. Storied is his life. The strings continue to echo, and then he lets his hands go. Ah, how painful. So this is your choice. Wondering who the boss will be? From behind the sealed chapel entrance comes the muffled sound of speech. Federico stands in the spacious hall for a while listening, then turns to walk upstairs. Equipment normal. The only loss has been one communicator. Current objective remains unchanged, proceeding with mission. Locked onto suspect. How are things in there? Communion should be over by now. Is it as bad as in there as I think? Signs point to yes. Damn. How's Federico? Unreachable. The Church of the Deep doesn't breed pushovers for monsters. Does he know that? Someone needs to do the work. Status on Lemurn and Sopilia? They got your message and went underground to investigate. Alright, that means the trickiest job of all is ours. Is all ours. Let's open up. And be where we may, it remains that we should respect each other in kind, care for each other in kind. Good morning, emissaries of the Holy City. The trays are empty. We shall get every inhabitant under control and handle the abbot. Is there something amiss, emissary? Amiss? Well, here's the thing. What's got you so down, most reverend abbot? So insistent that Matins today has to be the final one? I'm pretty sure Lemoon's informed you that after you dock back up with Laterano, there's a real chance you'll continue serving as this monastery's abbot. Emissaries of Laterano, you question me, but on what basis? I have made my choice, renounced my vain hopes that all could be met with equal salvation. The monastery's courses run. On this final matins, may all our trays be empty. I have just delivered them the news. The Sancta Ambrosi has agreed to return to Laterano. Return to Laterano? Sir, don't tell me you thought we let the Church of the Deep off the hook. I told you my choice is made. Oh, and he's telling the truth. The inhabitants haven't shown any signs of change. I've examined the trays and they're clean. Yes, I prepared the flesh of those monsters by my own hand and mixed it all into the bread. But though it was meant for sadness, I locked it away in a cabinet underground lest my starving people ingest it accidentally. Now that Aulus has left, that which you fear flourishes no longer. This is the key to the cabinet door. Take it. It is my plea. This will prove that what I say is true. Perhaps you will know better how to handle the Church of the Deep's givings. Thank you for cooperating. Looks like my gun's resting easy today. What? Are you sad about that? Come again? No, I'm just breathing out finally. We got the rough part over with. Work should be getting back on track now, right? Okay, so he's not going to poison them. Alright. That's what I thought he was going to do. As did our Sankta executors. Lemurin, catch what the abbot said. I'm bringing the key down now. You don't have to. Someone smashed the cabinet open. It's empty inside. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Yellowing napkins, pottery shards all over the floor. All the details line up with the abbot's description. And looking at previous accounts, the consequences of eating this stuff are irreversible. If he'd made them partake already, he wouldn't need to lie to us anymore. Which means someone's gone and feed this little Eucharist. We have to find them immediately. Finding one person in an abbey this big, maybe a tall order? It's hitting me. I think we've all forgotten a few things. For one, Geralt heard about how the Sankta girl fell, and that dealt him a huge shock. But we would have never let any word out about the falling. How did Geralt learn of it? And for another, just what was the deal with that fire in the sacrarium? Without someone else's encouragement, the abbot might not have been so dogmatic either. After all of this, I've got a bad feeling our abbot's not alone in his despair. When Fortuna went into the chapel, I remember somebody else was in there. Yeah. Raymond. So this is the abbot's choice. Not that it hasn't crossed my mind before, that things would ultimately turn out this way. He is kind-hearted, so kind-hearted that he strove to this day, embracing such lofty ideals, and in turn he lost to weakness at the very last moment. But I am not like him. It was long, long ago that I gave up hope. It has to be Raymond, right? Oh, a guest? I have to say, I'm a little surprised. I gave you fair warning, but I thought with all your rational, logical judgment, you'd conclude that there are other matters of higher priority to handle, or something like that. Oh, they finally meet. Yeah. Oh, she's going to be the boss. No fucking way. We are fighting Artoria, bruh. How long has it been since we last met Federico? 5, maybe close to 6 years? Actually, hold on. That's a sick shot, dude. Yep. Aren't you going to say discontinue this meaningless speech, fugitive Artoria? Or do you finally plan to switch to a different greeting? Why not go back to those days when you lived with me then, and call me Soror? Oh, and you're still not angry? The first instant you came through the door and saw me, you didn't even make a move. That's unlike you. Let me take a guess at why you're so out of sorts then. Are you waiting for something? Or are you hesitating? Listen, sounds of all kinds fill this little monastery. Sorrow, pain, suspicion, resentment, and despair. All woven together, more exquisitely exquisitely touching than any man-made melody could ever be. Exquisitely. That's how you say that, right? How very curious. Federico Giallo, have you felt anything? Is there any note out there that can dance within your brain? The one so different to how normal people think? Fugitive Autoria, I have fully assessed your words and actions. My present priority to address is not you. Oh, okay. You're under the chapel, Senor Federico? I thought you and your colleagues all had your eyes fixed on the most reverend abbot. You are the prevailing suspect in this series of abnormalities. I honor His Excellency's choice. We all respect him, love him. This was always the way it would be, for we are all under His Excellency's wing. Oh, what the Oh, okay, my choice of suspect was not correct. Okay, it was Clement all along, alright. It's simple to understand, isn't it? When every cause sees you expelled from the cities and your only choice is to roam the waste and you become sure your end lies in death. When your stomach groans with hunger and all you ever find is despair no matter where you walk, and eternity seems to have you trapped in the land that eats of man. That's when past a gentle hill and over the rock you enter a canyon. You see a building past the dust, a building that could dare to be a city where its people bring you food and let you stay in a room for the night. Yes, there is only meager, grit-like bread and a bowl of watery soup. Yes, there are cracks in the walls of the rooms forever in need of repair. But you need not die in the waste. You have been admitted. That is why some of you call this place paradise. Paradise? Yet it was a sham. Not long after I arrived here, I found that a Sarkaz friend of mine who'd cut Orpathy had vanished from my sight. I spent an age searching for her, only to find she was here all along in a room in the basement. They say it used to be in a training room. Its walls are sturdier than all. It's to that room where they sent the deathly ill. Improvised protective equipment cannot obstruct the propagation of orgenium dust with any effectiveness. We didn't have any other way. Maybe you want to tell me how the sick could decide in their own final moments to leave the monastery and go out into the wastes alone to wait for death to take them? We could only bury this pain out of sight and cover our ears and turn not to look. We could never save anybody, and there's no one who could save us. But even this facade of serenity is waiting to be shattered in the end. And here we are. You've come. Our mission here is to maintain order. Of course, it wasn't any of you that destroyed our life here after all. It simply and naturally came to the way it is now as a matter of course. And no matter how carefully I tend to the flowers I plant, when it's time for them to wilt, they will transform into invisible measures until they are beyond recognition. It's all the same. You have been affected by Arturia. You mean by Senor Arturia's music? Perhaps. In them I often hear recollections of these things. But she's never been part of our lives. I know she simply takes our distress, our suffering, as ornaments for her leisure. And so how could she ever go far enough to disturb our wills, to make these choices for us? Dangerous articles detected. You have concealed a large quantity of flammables beneath this aquarium. No, this entire monastery. Yes, it was a possible alternative. Whether you came or not, the tranquil life of this monastery was never going to last. Have you seen what hunger and fear of wandering the barrens can drive people to, Senor Federico? I have. Before things reach the point of no redemption, I will end it all. Clement Dubois, you are a suspect in the destruction of the Sanctiminium Ambriosi and are involved in multiple cases that concern or have concerned the rights of Lateran citizens. You have confirmed an executorial target by the notarial. In accordance with regulation, I will immediately proceed to apprehend you. Federico never gives more than a warning than needed. The gun in his hand simply serves the place of speech. Clement has not collapsed. The wasting man clutches at his arm where all feeling is lost and gives a bitter smile. Destruction of lighter confirmed. Why? Won't you kill me? Why go to the bother of aiming for the lighter? Your actions have not directly led to the deaths of any Lateran citizens. The law would not sentence you to death. The law. So many years I've lived here, hearkening to His Excellency's guidance, following your law. I feel his spine in ordinary times, yet in chaos, in the time we need it most, it disappears without trace. There was some point where the music of Senora Arturia became all I could ever even hear. Senor Federico, is it the law of Laterano that wants to save me? Or is it you, yourself? Interesting. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, the boss music. Oh, the gardener. Most ordinary gardener around Clement Dubois. He holds soil with both his hands, but the land is so barren that the flowers which once bloomed can no longer grow. Huh. Okay, where is he? He's going. Okay, he's going all around the place. Okay. Interesting that he's immortal right now. Only 26 enemies. Wow. Okay. Okay, we're going upstairs. No. Yeah, okay. Insta-kill. Fuck me. That was close. Oh shit. No, I can't make it. No. Okay, fuck you, dude. Damn, he is really he's really hellbent on being immortal for so long. Okay. Oh, he debuffs. I see you, my guy. Actually, I'm just gonna, yeah. Where are the fucking... Okay, they're going... Where are they going? Are they going up or what? Okay. Okay, wait. I see them. Okay, they keep going up. Fuck, okay. Okay, we won't need Gladia anymore then. That's fine. He's still fucking mortal. Uh-oh. No. What the fuck? Why? What? Why? Why is he What? What? I don't understand. Why the fuck could he go through there? What the What? Hold on. That was weird. That was fucking weird. I blocked that son of a bitch. Yeah, why the... What? He shouldn't be able to do that. Wait, true. Yeah, whatever. Oh, so you can... Oh, wait. Yeah, leader that... That's the... Oh, okay. Cannot be blocked permanently and permanently! Okay. How the fuck? What? Okay. I don't understand. Perhaps we need to get someone on the ground here. We need some range, so Lapland. Let's go. We're going to bring Lapland this time. Oh wait, yeah. Put her here. Okay, come on. Right. Well. Oh my god, let's go. Oh, that was close. That was so close. There we go. Here we go. No! Ah, I forgot about the fucking wood. That's fine. We should be able to do this now. Unless they fucking somehow go through everything again. That was insanely annoying.
It's time to make an example. We'll see what happens when they break the rules.
Or the law, in this case. Anyway. And then we put down our lovely wolf girl. Oh. Yep. We should be able to make it before they get scared. Yep. They're going up, I think. Right? Yeah. Here we go. Such a banger. Soundtrack, dude. Let's go. Get fucked, idiot. Yoink. Oh yeah, we put it on top here. Yeah. Okay, they're here. I was like, where the fuck did they go? They're behind Scatty. Okay, that's fine. Let's get our boy going. Okay, where are they going now? Going up here, I believe. Yes. So, yeah, he's just permanently invulnerable. That's a thing. Yeah, I believe right here. Yep. It's all good. Up, up, up. There we go. And yeah, we have enough here. Here we go. Bruh, why? What the fuck is that shit? Fucking excuse me, bro? Is he just... I don't know. I don't fuck... I can't. That fucks with me so hard, dude. Did we have someone who reveals invisible enemies? Hold on. Increased block. So it's this fucking idiot, okay. So it's not something, it doesn't, okay, it has nothing to do with the other things. No, I need a lifesteal. Or she has a summon. Summons! Shit. Summons. Right, Calcit. Summons! That's how we're gonna fucking fix this. Yeah, wait, can she even reach? I mean, I guess if we put her here? Not really, actually, no one. Not Calcit. Summons Magellan Ling, maybe? Or enemies within range lose invisibility. Enos. She shall help. She shall help. Let's go.
任務開始。作戦目標のご確認をお願いします。
ここに立つのは私の使命。安心して。きっと大丈夫だから。星が崩れていくのを感じる。
時間をかけるつもりはない。誰かの気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。すぐに解決いたしますわ。気をつけなさい。この海流は脆弱な命を飲み込みますわ。あなたたちの心に染み込んでいくわ。逃げる前に私の許可は取ったのかしら。ねえ、獲物さん。
So we don't really fight him, we just, watch him.
お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
命令を想像したことある。友も故郷も二度と戻らなくなることを。
命令を。
前に進むぞ。
Okay.
諦めるな。
I'm keeping an eye on those little fuckers now. Alright, here we go.
強化しろ。
ご命令の通り。
準備完了。
強化しろ。
準備完了。命令を。
塔の正確性を担保します。
都市が崩れていくのを感じる。
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep Enos alive. Still needs. Come on. Come on. There we go.
悪くない眺めだ。
強化しろ。
Here we go.
強化しろ。
準備完了。繁栄か、あるいは滅びか。
Fuck! Yeah, no, I'm fucked.
こちらチェン。
Yes! Oh my god, Chen! You beautiful fucking amazing girl. I love you.
諦めるな。
Oh my god. That was far too close. Fuck. What? What do you want me to do? You can't fucking save them! I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't fucking matter now. Fuck Brilliance, dude. I hate them with a passion. So yeah, fuck Ines. It doesn't matter now. Yep. You're the last one. Fuck this. I'm done. Yeah, dude, no one fucking cares. Go away. Leave.
Mission accomplished.
Uh-huh. I can't be fucking bothered, dude. You should have something to look forward to in life. It's a funny thing to say out loud. Isn't it granted after all? If you don't expect the slightest thing out of life, then why are we endowed with life and born onto this world anyway? It can't be just to suffer, can it? You see, children don't think about such strange questions. Oh, childhood, how carefree were your days? Only when we've left it behind can we appreciate its worth. Yeah, same. When I was a kid, I couldn't wait to grow up, but now I miss my childhood. God, I want to be a child again. For adolescence and for our prime, the same thing goes. Filled with worries, moment to moment, yet in time you look back and wonder to yourself what those little worries even meant. Back then we had strength we could never use up. True. We always wanted to do something or other. We always believed life would get better. Again, true. And so we were earnest. And so we strove to live. How strange. Wasn't everything meant to get better? It's hard to say at what point it happened, but it was like I'd lost the vigor to long for the future. Narrower grew the spaces that could accommodate me. Thinner grew the air that could give me breath. Now my life was heavy, and I could see the end of it, and it had hope no more. As if a stone rolling down a mountain. And you can see, and I can see, it's never ever going to stop. It'll just fall and fall and fall, until it's shattered apart. My flowers, they're all gone. Do not step forward. This part of the building has suffered repeated structural damage. It has a high degree of instability. Ugh! Clement, come back! No, Senor Federico, I need to look one more time. You previously stated that the flower you're looking for is not here. I did, I just wanted to check. All the flowers are dead and not a single one had the luck to be saved. I am unable to analyze your behavior. I planted those flowers myself to stand for friendship and hope. But they stopped caring about those things long ago. Nobody follows the flowering seasons anymore. They forgot the one thing above all they shouldn't forget. Isn't it ridiculous how some could suspect Raymond of the fire just because he's a Sarkaz? After living beside each other for so long, the harder the times, the closer we should come together, so His Excellency says. I want like nothing else to believe him, and by all rights I should. But the truth is placed before me, and I can't turn my head anyway. Why do barriers never cease to exist? Is mankind doomed never to understand one another? The tiniest chaos is enough to share the order. The moment confusion envelops, people begin to hurt one another. Enough, I put up with it for too long. Clement staggers his way before the holy statue scorched the fire. No second lucky flower is there, only an old wooden tray holding a few slices of driest bread. A staff of life, somewhat strange in scent. Into his mouth it goes and he chews. It is a faint brininess, with a flavor as astringent as the tides. Disgusting. Clement, put down that object. Put it down? No. Last night I was intending to go to confession, but ended up overhearing the abbot's plan. It made me think, surely at least Geralt and his people didn't need to take part. They were about to leave anyway, weren't they? But why did it all turn out this way? I'll eat this until it's gone. You are not doing this to prolong your own life. Why are you still attempting to change? I just want an answer. I want to know if there's any being in this forsaken world that can save us. Federico knows he must stop the man before him right now. But in fact he stands there rooted in place. Just a few steps outside, Arturia begins to bow his cello, strings cutting through quietest curtain. It's immense within. Federico does not grasp and never tries to grasp. But for the very first time the executor cannot help his own actions. He begins to lose his understanding of himself. Why? Why did he not act the very moment he saw the outer party? Why, despite this feeble man consuming a fin that turns people into monsters, has nothing happened at all? The song rises, key rested up by one tone. Between those, the silence that disperses seems a mocking joke. Oh, is this blood? So what? This is it? What's the what's the point without? Respiratory rate quickening. It is possible that the blunt force trauma has caused bleeding in your lower respiratory tract or lungs. If steps are not taken, it may lead to suffocation. You require prompt medical treatment. Until then, I'll perform first aid on you. No! Oh. Clement covers his mouth with his hands and tries to stifle the sound of his coughing as hard as he can. But still the blood spills forth from his palms with a... Didn't he get shot? What the... Oh, he only shot the trigger. But still the blood spills forth from his palms with a discomforting viscosity dripping down along along the creases in his fingers. He staggers backwards and stumbles onto the ground before the statue. The graven image he burned almost seems now to accept him once more. Murderer bereft of strength that he is. Its broken arms fall to either side of his, as if in gentle embrace. Clement feels a wave of peculiar warmth. Ha 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 ha. Look at me, aren't I entirely alright? So even this turned out to be false. The app was made a fool of. There's no god out there. What you ate originates from some kind of oceanic detritus. It is exceedingly probable to have induced mutation on the physiological level, but it has never had anything to do with the god you speak of. Ridiculous. You are in terrible condition. If you continue to worsen at your present rate, you will enter shock, and the risk of death will be enormous. Really? That's just not bad. If you wish to leave any last will or testament, I'm able to serve as your executor nominate. Will? No. I don't have anything to leave. Laterano, our paradise is a lie. Your faith is hollow. If any friendship, faith, hope, future, it's all gone. No one can really be saved. No one could truly find redemption. Is this a sort of choice? Is this some kind of happy ending? The executor stands there and moves no further forward. Beyond the touch of anything or anyone, all his tribulations gradually fade away. The weary gardener finally closes his eyes. Oh, there's more. Still the lingering sound echoes. Still I can feel it. A shake from the strings to my fingertips at the final moment, a last note so sharp it could tear skin. Yet at the outset, that melody was calm as a babbling brook. Someone otherwise so ordinary used his own life to prove one thing, that there is no such thing as a savior. His unyielding mind triumphed over his own changing flesh. Such beautiful music. This is the spirit of mankind. Tenacious and free, of a timber those lamentable sea creatures could never know. This song will bring his story to all. They will understand his feeling, exalt his determination, and sing praise of his courage. Clement Dubois will be remembered forevermore. Wouldn't you say so, Federico? Oh shit. I was expecting you'd stay there a while longer. Oh wait, it was sorry. I was expecting you'd stay there a while longer. After all, you seemed to care greatly about the man who died. You even thought his affairs were a higher priority than capturing me. Federico, have you learned compassion? Are you still as you were, unable to discern the emotions others feel, estranged from the crowd? Fugitive Artoria, your Argentinian mouse have once again seduced the death of another. I cannot ignore the greatest threat within my firing range. Per the laws of Laterano, your sentence will be extended again. It was his will to seek death. Even had I not performed, he would still take this path. Time after time, I simply shed light on the scars across these poor people's hearts. And what do bystanders do but turn and look away? Are you stung by his experiences just as others are? Federico, you still can't make sense of uncontrollable urges even now, can you? Just as the abbot persists along his path of thorns. Just as I cannot help but want to perform the emotions of others. I certainly cannot make sense of them. Whether I do or not, it has no impact on my implementation of the law. But I proceeded to the Sacrarium so that Clement would earn his rightful treatment. He was not worthy of death. Oh? You wanted to save a man who intended to destroy himself? Haven't you realized? That's not a notion logic would fit at all. Clement said that once a flaw, imperfection, or wound manifests in something seemingly perfect, it is broken beyond repair. I will test the accuracy of this statement. You have become just a little more amusing, Federico, but only that little bit. Perhaps come next we meet, that's when I'll be able to play your mind. Sadly, it's time I wrap this trip up. Oh, she's gonna flee now? What the fuck? Oh, it's oh my god, it's Elephanian caster. I think that's actually a sick outfit though. I like that. Excuse me, might you be Frau Artoria? I've been waiting for you. My apologies, we were the ones who extended an invitation to you as our guest, and yet I was late to arrive. Finding this place wasn't ideal. Have I perhaps come at a bad time? Federico! Man, oh man. I look at this scene and my brain is a pretzel. Federico, how did it happen that you faced off with Itoria? Good morning, Herren of Lateran. Good morning, Gnädige Frau. Federico, her coat of arms is from one of the Kurfürsten, the principal electors. You can't make a direct move against Itoria right now. Laterano Lefanian ties would be at risk. I refuse your suggestion. Are you done talking it over? Actually, how about Federico? I give you one chance. If you want to point your gun at me, then this is where you want to aim. The black-haired woman clasps the executor's tense gun hand in her own. She presses the muzzle against her own forehead. Just pull the trigger and your bullet will pierce my skull. And from then on, I would never bother you again. Federico, do you want to do that? Well, I mean, we know we're getting her later, so I guess that's a no. Why don't you give it a try? I am required to arrest fugitives. If the situation does not necessitate, then shooting to kill is generally not advised. But your argument is extremely rational. What are you? Listen to me, this could be an international incident. Hold on, Oren, I don't think things are that serious. No, she will be fine. You do not understand this woman. Hehe, I'm only playing a little game. Frau Artoria, is this some kind of applied arts? Even so, what you just did was far too dangerous. Thank you for your concern. I'll be cautious next time, should there be one. Federico, think of this as a clue from me to you. Have you ever felt like there's a performance that never ends, but you just can't hear it? That until its grandest, most wonderful passages, everyone is deaf to it? Well then, the music is over, and it's time I went on my way again. Herr Staften of Laterano, auf Wiedersehen. If you'll excuse us. You actually just gonna stand there and let them go? I thought it'd take at least Rochelle and me at the same time to hold you back. You are extremely noisy. What? Hey Federico, where are you going? He's headed for the area by the clock tower. If I remember right, that's where the Abbey Cemetery is. Alright, no more gawking. All's well that ends well. Plus, we still got things to do. Damn, that was a standoff. I didn't think he was actually gonna try and shoot her. Wow. I was like, no way. But yeah, we're getting her later, so we know she wasn't gonna die here. But yeah. Senor Federico, Senora Artoria, they're gone. It's okay. Let's go look somewhere else. They're so fucking cute. Yep. Why is there a man lying down here? Shh, he's asleep. We shouldn't wake him up. Oh, I know who this man is. He grows really pretty flowers. Same kind as Mama always brings home to put in the vase. What are you doing, Sarah? You know Mama gave us that? But you might catch a cold sleeping here. Mama said good kids learn to be appreciative. You mean appreciative? Okay, we'll let him borrow it for a bit then. Once he wakes up, I hope he'll keep growing heaps and heaps of pretty flowers. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Oh no, these poor kids! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'll fucking do the stupid stage later. I don't have time for that. We're going to do the last one right now. Yeah. Do the ending scene here. Oh, Raymond. Hey, Wingman. I'm talking to you. Hey, come back. Assuming that Wingman is an epithet for Sankta, there are multiple individuals who fit that name. I'm talking to you. I know your name is Federico. Very well. You really know how to piss people off, don't you? I don't have time for your crap. That guy Oren. He said that Geralt for us, for me, and for Tuna. Is it true? Is Geralt really? Yes, Geralt is dead. Now that you answered, I'm starting to wish you didn't. I don't get it. How could it be? I'm sorry, but this is a fact. Ah, what are you sorry about? Bah. Keep your distance, wingman. Close your eyes, don't look at me. That thing on your head is way too bright. It hurts my eyes. I just need a second to adjust. Very well. Geralt gave you his knife. The choice was his. It's not my place to argue. But I can't let you take it away. You have to know what it means to take the weapon of a Sarkaz mercenary. It means carrying on the legacy of his name. Yes, that's why I'm going to take it back from you along with Geralt's name and his honor. I challenge you. You won't win. I have to. As long as I draw breath, I'll find you and challenge you. Don't you dare underestimate me. I refuse your challenge. How dare you? I'm challenging you to an honorable... Geralt was a mere hunter. There is no legacy to inherit in this knife. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. If you want a knife that inherited the name of a Sarkaz mercenary, I have never been in possession of one. You're wasting your time challenging me. If you want the knife of Geralt the Hunter, then yes, I am currently in possession of it. Why you? Do you want it? Burn be stung. This was Geralt's treasure. He would never let me take it just like that. You keep it safe. You just wait. I'll lead my people to find a new path, just like Geralt did. I'll come back for you when I've earned it. Very well. I will keep it safe until then. Huh. Interesting. Raymond. Stop gawking. I think you can take it. What about you? You said you couldn't hold a gun anymore. Are you praying with it? Yes. I have a feeling it will answer me again. Can I still use it, Superior? Why not? It may be a little old, but you can trust my handiwork. I used it to study antique guns, you know. Lately, though, I'm finding new things a little more interesting. Do new things scare you at all? There's no point being scared. One wants to learn more, in spite of the fear. Besides, somebody once told me that techniques exist to be used. I didn't understand it at the time, but now I understand it a little. I'm a craftsman and I'm responsible for the weapons I craft. Well, set that aside for a bit. What about you? Are you ready to leave with the Sarkaz? How did you know what I was going to say? No empathy needed to guess your thoughts. It's not such a big deal when you put it that way, is it? You wouldn't come looking for me at this hour with that solemn look on your face if you were planning to come back to Laterano. Sorry. I promised to come quietly and accept the punishment I deserved, but now I'm trying to run away. So, will I let you go? Take a guess. Your whole deal here is kind of a headache. You'll have to wear a hood all the time if you live in Laterano. I see. I guess that won't work. Not that it'll be much better anywhere else. You'll need to hide your horns, your appearance, and your gun. And I'll still be your warden. You'll have to keep in touch with me no matter where you go, as long as you live. You won't cause me any trouble, will you? Wait, you're letting me go? Won't you get in trouble for that? Worst case scenario, I quit my job at the Curia. That was a joke. It's true that I'll have some reports to write when I get back. I'll think about where to get started on a resignation letter after that. Anyway, you owe me more than a pistol now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Are we still kin? Does it matter? You're not getting off the hook, kin or not? I want those pistol next time I see you. Low-key wholesome. Alright. The combo is almost here. The Abbey can start moving once it's refueled. Well, this was a tricky case, even though the location wasn't that far from Laterano. I think I should bow a bit at the Abbey, get some rest. I don't see you do anything particularly tiring, Rochelle. Weren't you pretending that you didn't know anything? Or should I thank you for not being lazy enough to dump all the evidence linked to the Church of the Deep into the sewers? Don't be so uptight, Oren. I'm sure Federico remembers the Sarkaz mercenaries dossiers better than I do. And you and Lemur are definitely more familiar with the Church of the Deep cases than I am. Plus, don't you think we're starting to get along a little bit after you gave up empathy? Why are you bringing that up? No reason. Just sometimes it's better to know less about a guy like you have to close one eye when you shoot. Just to make it clear though, I think Lemur's instructions about confirming whether the Abbey had anything to do with the Church of the Deep seriously. At the end of the day, I suppose we can all sleep better at night. You're lucky, or should I say, real lucky. The monastery gets the supplies it needs to return to Laterano. The disruption to the inhabitants was minimal. The fallen girl has gone with the Sarkaz. Laterano will be able to find her and the Sarkaz if need be. Laterano's image has not been materially affected. Things don't turn out so well every day. I prayed for a smooth trip to Laterano, safe from bandit attacks. We should be fine once we get to Laterano. I hope so. The emissaries from Laterano don't look like they've ever been hungry and their clothes are brand new. I envy them. How do they plant their crops? Or do they give everyone a gun to hunt with? Who knows? I can't imagine what I would do with my time if I didn't spend all my time fixing houses and making tools. I'm trembling and can't tell whether it's from excitement or fear. Let's pray our faith will protect us. Well, we did our best, didn't we? That's whether things will turn out well in the end. Do you know where Mama went? A child? I thought everyone was scattered up here. Mama's not here, but she came back last night. Yeah, Mama brought us a gift last night. Related to a sleeping man. Sleeping? He was sleeping really deep. He must have been having a nice dream. I love these kids. They're so fucking cute. Oh, I remember this scene. Oh shit. And Abby built upon a mobile plate, moving again after being stranded for a decade, almost becoming one with the land. An impressive sight, the convergence of destruction and rebirth. Yes. You seem troubled. Do tell if you feel unwell. Your transformation is yet incomplete. The path ahead will be laborious. I'm fine. Will the Laterans treat those children well? I believe so. The sitting Pope is known for moderation and benevolence. They will likely be taken in by foster. Oh my God! I believe so. The sitting Pope is known for moderation and benevolence. They will likely be taken in by foster parents and grow up in Laterano. God damn! I had to start over that one. Jesus. Traveling with the fallen angel and with the eyes of Sankta from the Curia on them, it is unlikely that your kin will face any retribution. I'm glad to hear that. Only one thing, Bishop Aulus. They are not my kin anymore. If that is what you think, then that is what it will be. The stranded paradise is no more. It is time for us to set out. Once again, we welcome you, Hyman. What are your plans? Sinners cannot be choosers. You may have had the intention to cause harm, but at the end of the day, you didn't do any real damage. Personally, I see no problem, but Velev might be a little stricter where Iberia is concerned. Oh God. Oh my God. Thank you for those who said bless you. It doesn't seem like you're very happy with that answer. I apologize for the discourtesy I showed, Reverend Nuncio. I sense your sincerity. I accept your apology. But I also sense that it's not what you really want to say. It's not an easy thing, judging oneself. It is the truth. I fell to despair and knelt before the malice in my heart. What is more deserving of punishment, harm caused out of benevolence or malice not put into action? To me, it's the former. An idea could be fleeting, or it could take root silently biding its time. How could you know that this is simply the result of a single moment of weakness? What would this place be like if I chose another path? I can't say that I've purged the caprices from my mind. I can't even say that I still believe in our laws. But you still feel it, don't you? Yes, I do. Every waking moment I prayed that the people would be giving their due, prayed that this little corner of paradise would not slip through my fingers. But I waited for so long. Too long. So long that I began to doubt that the very existence of faith was simply a self-imposed conceit. How does it feel? Despair, fear, sorrow, what else? The feeling of... holy fuck. Incredulity? I have no idea what that means. How do we doubt something that exists in one's own mind? It means you've begun to doubt yourself, with terrible consequences if one is unable to dispel the doubt. If even fate could be false, then how much of Stefano is real? I wanted to understand. I tried to understand, but I overestimated myself. You could never truly understand another. Understanding remains precious, fleeting, even with the incredible power of empathy. But having experienced so much, I began to think that there are many emotions that can be communicated from one another and understood by most, even without the empathy. At least I can say that I have begun to understand the thoughts of a certain individual, not because I sense something, but because I have experienced it myself. I offer this to you, Bishop Stefano. It's the notebook of a cleric who spent some time here. I thought you might find it interesting. Perhaps just like you, he had many questions and many troubles. You asked me about my plans. I plan to return to Laterano, but not with the others. You mean you want to travel from here to Laterano by yourself? At your age? Please don't stop me. I must rediscover my faith. If there comes a day when I atone for my sins, if there is truly such a thing as miracles, perhaps I will find my Laterano then. In that case, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you find your answer, Father Stefano. We will meet again in paradise. The old man says no more. Age has taken its toll on him, as have the ordeals of last night. The lines of age fill every gap on his face. Before the moon's eyes, Stefano Terragrosa walks out the door, his back slightly hunched. Executor Federico reporting in. As previously reported, the two nuncios are confirmed alive and well. They are expected to return to their post in Laterano soon. Plans are in place for Sanctiluminium and Brosi to resume movement, setting a course for Laterano's outskirts. It is expected to arrive at its destination before spring next year. A request for supplies has been made to the courier to ensure reliable mobility and to meet the everyday needs of the inhabitants. 41 of the 153 inhabitants of the monastery will depart the abbey. Superior will track and report on their subsequent movement. The Sarkaz you mentioned? I must admit my surprise, even though I had a hunch. Whether it was the state of the abbey, the movements of the Church of the Deep, or Arturia. You've done well, Federico. I failed to meet your expectations. Our interventions destabilized the situation at the abbey. There were 3 casualties. You have doubts, my child? Yes. I can rectify wrong if I see it. I know many ways of stopping a sinner. But at no point during this mission was there a clear course of action. Why was the result suboptimal if no error was committed? Are our laws suitable for all circumstances? If not, on what do I base my actions? That is where my doubts lie. Sorry about that, we're back. I don't have an answer for you, Federico, because this is a question that troubles me as well. But I'm happy that you're beginning to ask these questions. I don't understand. There is no need to be anxious. You're beginning to ask questions that you've never considered before. Is that not a big step forward? It's like putting the cork from a bottle of fine wine. The hardest part is over. All that is left is to pour out what you want. I'm going out to visit a friend, one that you're not familiar with. I'll take your question to him and share with you the answer he offers. Okay, no goodbye. Alright, fair enough. The towering statue is silent. The rays of the morning sun pour in. The executor ends the call and looks up. The aging Sankta silhouette begins to fade into the morning sun as he slowly walks away. As he sees him off, Lemon gets a feeling that she has not seen the last of the old man. As he said himself, perhaps he will find the Laterano that he is looking for. Wow, that was a good story, man. Really, really, really enjoyed that. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. I'll try and get this fucking stage completed, whatever. Anyway, I'll do that myself. You don't have to watch that. Anyway, thank you for watching, comrades. I hope you enjoyed the Hortus de Escapismo here. I certainly did. I enjoyed it very much. We had some fun moments, some cute moments, some terrifying moments, and some sad moments. So yeah, I guess we got everything we wanted from an Arknights story. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, do leave a like. And yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments. Or if you yet to watch all of it, maybe played it yourself, that's cool too. Yeah, I will see you in the next event, I suppose. So yeah, I will see you once the next event starts in the future. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, comrades. If you did, do subscribe, and I will continue to do more side stories and such. So yeah, I enjoy doing these. And yeah, I will see you once that time is upon us again. Or, you know, if another banner pops up that we want to pull on. So yeah, until that time happens, I will see you then. Have a good... yeah, oh yeah, right. Before I forget, have a great new year. And yeah, I hope you'll have a great 2024. Before I forget. So yeah, that's it, comrades. Enjoy your new year, and I will see you when it starts again. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Das vidania.